Putting it out, and we're officially live. And I just put out the disclaimer screen. I'm gonna start sharing it on my end too. And now, the intro. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition.
Yes, sir.
To another installment of the Almonte Show. It's been a while since I did an Almonte Show. This is not exclusively Piss, ladies and gentlemen. This is not Friday's show. This is the Almonte Show, and I'm here with the one, the only, the interview that I have not done in a while. But I'm happy that he decided for me to interview him and his brand. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, Beast Johnson.
What's good, people? What's good? Looking at the black nigga after come out the darkness. Yes, nigga.
He's here. Beast Johnson, how you doing,
come
man?
through like darkness on you bitches.
What is good with everybody out here? What is good? Oh, who am I? Who am I?
Mm-hmm.
I am the bastion of excellence and savage totality, known as Beast Johnson, the Carolina Casimir. What you want, boy?
Beast Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, this man here is, I'm gonna let y'all know off the bat. This is a dream come true for me, even though we were talking a little bit before the show, Beast.
This is an honor for me.
Yeah, this is truly an honor and a dream come true that I get to interview an independent star, and that is on their grind, that is not even attached to any record labels or to anybody, and basically did the Frank Sinatra way. He did it his way. Now, before we get on to your accolades in the independent game, who is Beast Johnson?
Beast Johnson basically is the one person you have in your life who's gonna tell you what you need to hear. He's gonna say exactly what everybody wants to say, has been thinking about saying, has that energy within their spirit, but has not yet verbalized the vernacular to converse in that manner. That's why you got a creature like Beast Johnson.
And being from North Carolina, I know that inspired you a lot. I've been in North Carolina like at least like 6 times, definitely around the Charlotte. I've been around Charlotte a lot, and Charlotte do get crunk out there.
You can't come around North Carolina and not go to Charlotte.
I'm saying. Now I know I'm gonna kind of get off the tracks here. Are you a Panthers fan?
By state law, you gotta show love.
That's true.
Like, not because I get asked that by coworkers and shit too, and I keep it a band with everybody. Like growing up, Steelers. I'm always gonna be a diehard Steelers fan. You know, that's what I was raised up on.
Man,
but I come from one of them states that didn't really get no shine on that professional level when it came to football and basketball. So once we got our teams, I don't give a fuck if my team is shitty as hell. Bitch, it's my team. It's my state team. I'm love to my state.
I got you. And yeah, a lot of people feel that way too. Definitely with me being, I ain't gonna lie, I'm a Cowboys fan, but I'm from Virginia. But people don't understand. Hey, we ready this year. That if we have a season. Big Cowboys fan here. People would think that I'm a Washington Redskins fan. But it's a lot of Cowboys fans out there. And then also there's a lot of bandwagon Redskins fans that are Pittsburgh Steelers fans.
I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it, and I'm gonna keep saying it to all you Cowboys fans. Until y'all get some cokeheads and some women beaters back on y'all defensive line, y'all wide receivers, y'all ain't going nowhere.
We be going somewhere this year. I'm saying that. I'm
No, y'all
saying that
not.
right now. And we
Until
gonna
your
play y'all again. And
until
we
your
gonna play
training
y'all.
camp looks like the 1995 Hard Knocks episode of HBO when they was out there at the Texas prison. Until y'all get back on that level, no, y'all not winning nothing.
Hey, only thing I gotta say is it seems like y'all might need that more than us.
Well, we just need consistency.
No,
We
no,
just
no. Y'all
we
need
need
those crackheads. y'all need them. But trust
we need a crackhead that can throw the ball. That's what we really need.
trust me. Going through the Jason Garrett era, yeah, it's been hard.
Yep.
Like y'all coach a lot. He's from Virginia. He used to coach at William and Mary. He used to be a defensive coordinator. That's why I got tremendous respect for that man. It seemed like when y'all have it together, some just seems to just fall apart. And I just don't even get there.
As a team, we just can't. It's always one piece that be off. We'll have a whole line. We'll have great damn reception, fucking legs for days, and got somebody that can't throw the fucking ball 2 feet.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, and by the way, if y'all want to check out Beast John's content, just go ahead and look at the ticker at the bottom.
Yeah, I see
there
that.
You go.
Please check it out. Please check it out.
Look at that. Go on his Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud. He's also on Facebook too. He goes by Beast Johnson. Not too hard to find. And also on his Twitter. Now, we already know about you. We sorry that you're a Steelers fan, but it's all good. I got Bell Boys as Steelers fans. But your inspiration, what inspired you to do what you do? How do you come up with the lyrics? I'm not even gonna say that. I would just be like, what inspired you to not do like the regular artist of trying to get that record label? And you're like, you know what? I want to do this on my own.
That would have to be the fact that I was raised with actual morals and convictions. And I like to call myself one of the last of the Mohicans, last of the real men, alpha men. That's how I was raised to carry myself. And you don't do shit like that when you are alpha male. You don't sell yourself and sell yourself short. Cause at the end of the day, I'm born broke, I die broke.
Right.
I don't give a fuck if I'm worth $500 trillion. 2 seconds after I stop breathing, I'm broke. So the money has never really been an issue for me. Being famous, I'm really like, to be truthful about it, I'm a low-key person. Like, I'm really laid back and kind of an introvert. I don't like a whole lot of folk in my business. I'm very open about who I am, but I don't need poking and prodding, trying to find shit.
Right. You basically say what you see is what you get, basically.
Exactly. So that's another facet of like, I'm not gonna put myself out here in a position and in a light that I have to deal with 24/7. Because if I'm gonna be famous, I'm gonna be famous for being me.
Right. So what
you see me myself, you see me dolo, and you know how to approach me versus when you see me with the fame.
Right. So what are the issues with that young buck nowadays? What problems do you see of the little Dirks or let me see who else you got there that's doing that thing? I'm gonna say Young Savage. What are the big issues that you see with them in the rap game?
No true creativity, no true aspirations and sense of self. They don't have their own sound. Musically speaking, your sound is the closest thing to your individual personality. It's who the fuck you are. You know a Swiss Beats joint 5 seconds after the beat drop in. You know a Premier scratch 2 seconds into the You know these things. These are their unique sounds. Nobody else does it in that manner. So we like Ninth Wonder, when you hear a real soulful, almost psychedelic whispers, floater style beat, you think Ninth Wonder.
Right.
So that you have to do the same thing on the artist side. You gotta know this, you gotta know exactly what the hell you getting yourself into. I know what when I hear CeeLo, what I'm gonna hear, no matter who he with. I know when I hear John Legend, what I'm gonna hear, no matter who he with. You know, they have their unique sounds, and a lot of these entertainers, because they ain't artists, because they not making nothing. They're not rappers, because most of them ain't writing and rapping what they write.
Right.
Somebody else wrote it for them.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the day, you're an entertainer.
So more of what you're saying is, because I remember I said this a long time ago, it seemed like it's more of the beats that's making these artists. Do you agree with that assumption?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Definitely. It's more about production now, because the water is so polluted and so oversaturated. Like, we're at the point now as artists, everybody has said it. Everything you want to say has been said already. Now, the way in which you say it and how you approach that topic, that's where you find your goal. That's where you really put your time and effort into. Yeah. Every nigga that talked about getting money and getting hoes, but how you saying it different from Young Dro with Lil Wayne?
Right. It's for me, it seemed like everything sounds the same. Like, you can't tear them apart. You can't tear what's his name? I ain't gonna lie, I've been kind of listening to him for a little bit.
You're proving your point right
now. Yeah. What's his? I'm trying to figure out his name. He's the one who was with Birdman, and he was the one that was a suspect to doing that hit on Lil Wayne. I forgot his freaking name. He's the one that wear the dresses.
Oh, then Thug, Young Thug.
Yeah, Young Thug. Now, see, when Young Thug first came out, I had my reservations about him, because I'm like, he's kind of yelling, but he can flow. I give him that. He can flow. But people are criticizing him, saying that he's a mumble rapper, but I think it depends on the songs that he sang. So in a way, yeah.
Him, he does have talent, because I will admit, when he first came out, I was one of the ones of like, that boy ain't saying shit.
Right.
Like, you ain't really doing nothing. You know, he has stuck to his guns and really taken the time to show who he is. So now, at this juncture in his career, he's really he's really showing you that he can do shit. And I feel like he is one of those individuals that had the talent from Jump Street, and they sold they sold themselves for that fame. Like, Lil Uzi Vert is another one, because I seen a couple of joints before he got actually signed. His whole flow and cadence and style was completely different than what we see now.
Yeah.
Like, dude actually got bars.
Yes, he does.
But you would never hear it from the music he's choosing choosing to make in order to get the fame he wants.
And Tommy, you are correct. And I can say that for him. I can say that for Young Thug. I believe that he went beyond all the criticism he was getting. You know, Charlemagne the God, you know, he gonna say whatever. He's our shot jock. He's our Charlemagne shot jock.
He did the top. Him and cats like Stephen A, they there to go against the grain. No matter what the popular role is, somebody has to talk against it. And somebody has to talk against it in a passionate, intellectual, and thought-provoking way. That's what they are. They serve that purpose.
Yeah, and I was just like, I think Young Thug had put himself over the critics and what they've been saying. I'm like, what's that one he made with Chris Brown, the last one that everybody doing a dance to now.
I heard it on the mixtape. I can't think of the name of.
I was just listening to it the other day.
I agree with you. Like, he's definitely stepped up and showed that he got the talent, and this is where his talent fits in sonically speaking when it comes to music.
Right.
So you're really now seeing who Young Thug really is. He sold himself, and yeah, he did all the bullshit, wearing the dresses to get the attention. And now that he has this attention, he's really showcasing who he is.
Speaking of showcasing of who they are, it's time to showcase you now. Let's push everything to the side. Let's go on this album.
All right, let's roll.
Album. Let's get into it because I already got ready. As you saw, I'm putting the YouTube video up and everything, and having all the big mistakes and everything. But let's get into it. So we're gonna go through this first song right here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I always wanted to do this. I've been thinking about doing this the whole freaking week. So this is what we're gonna do. We will have this with jams playing in the background, and I'm gonna be asking the questions on what inspired this man here to make this jam. So we're gonna start off with the first song right here, and you can intervene at any time.
One thing I will say,
right, I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Go ahead. I'm gonna say what you got to say. This is what's up, sir. What's up?
Yeah. There's nothing more left to say. Nothing more left to do for you. So
I would say one thing about this song that I love.
Maybe love will reunite us one day.
How it came to be.
Nothing more left to say.
One day, a lot of artists
we should go our separate ways.
The willingness to work.
Maybe love will reunite us one day. There's nothing more left to say. There's nothing more left to do.
The way I really wrote this song doesn't sound like how
my mind is caught in the days. Can't seem to figure the ways.
I mean, this song, it hits. Like, for real.
I wanted this song to really hit on that level of it's different. Like, you don't know what's going on. There's that fork in the road situation.
This relationship's real or fictional, yet it's still my heart is left and jump right into your grasp. But visions of long before.
Everybody thinks I wrote a song about a female relationship.
Yeah.
I did write about a relationship with a female.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But the things in my mind are saying.
And then, like, I didn't come to that revelation after recording the song. I just knew words had to be said in the manner. Like, I just kind of started off with the hook and just everything rolled from there. So, like, I got something I need to put out there. Yeah. Shouts out to my man Snipe Tiffany, because he literally, like, was in the studio with me while I was recording. It was like, hey, my nigga, I got a verse for it. I was like, shit, record it. Got right here.
One day I don't. That shit kind of crazy. Hooping and hollering and yelling in my ear. That shit don't faze me. Got me fucking
different. There was a lot of niggas involved to get this song done. Like, I had my mindset of where I wanted the song to sound like. But they heard this before I did.
Yeah.
So, like, they were trying to get me to understand, all right, what you have here, that's all you need, my nigga. You got gold right here with this. Just that's all they need. What you doing?
Hey, hold on for B. Johnson. So we're gonna let this ride, and we're gonna discuss.
Nothing more left to say. Nothing more left to do for you, so we should go our separate ways. Maybe love will reunite us one day. Yeah.
Shouts out to 285 for the production on that thing. It's scientific. Just blessing me with that verse.
So yeah, one of the viewers he actually wrote in. He said that it was hard to like hear what we was talking about and all that stuff. Um, so that song, first of all, your love ballads. I gotta be for real. Love ballads is on point. Yeah, is on point. And this is not the song that I really like. This is not one of the songs that I really like. But this jam right here, though, when I was listening to it the first time, I was sitting there, I was like, oh shit. I had to turn it off, man, because I'm missing my girl right now. So
I wanted that old school, like vocally speaking, I would definitely channeling that 1990s.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it was
90s R&B, that Uncle Sam next.
Mm-hmm.
Little Aaron Hall in there, like,
yeah.
Back when the nigga wasn't scared to tell you, bitch, I'm hurt.
Right. Oh, girl,
bitch,
I gotta go. I can't stay. Yo, I listened to that the other day. But yeah, but this jam right here, it really did like it really does hit you right here, you know, because us men, we don't show our emotions a lot, but when we do, it's like a movie or like that moment in time.
It's usually alcohol involved.
Yes.
It's a song like this playing in the background, and it's just nothing more left to say. I told that bitch. Nothing more left to do. Hey, shut up, do for you, bitch. We like off the way. Hey, this nigga speaking right now.
Right.
I wanted that type of song. Like we ain't got that type of music no more.
No, we don't.
It really speak to you and help you get through the bullshit.
Yeah,
it's
all about tough. It's like we gotta be tough, we gotta be hard and all that stuff. We don't have to be hard, you know. We already know we tough. We just don't need to show it all the time. Definitely when you got your woman on the side, you know, she ain't going nowhere.
I let nigga look, bitch, I'm tough. I slap fire to your face real quick for the littlest of things.
Right.
Prove to you that I slap fire to your face. Like, don't let the singing fool you now. Yeah. This Bobby Brown over here.
Oh. So we're gonna change it up a little bit since y'all not able to hear us. So Beast Johnson, I'm gonna have you talk about the song before and after we play it, if you don't mind.
No problem. So I want to make sure they can hear it.
Oh yeah, most definitely. We putting you on showcase. This is basically your show, man. This is basically your show. I'm just hosting.
Hey. I know it's hard for some people to hear me. I got that low Barry White register.
Mm-hmm. Sorry about that. I'll try to push pause. All right. So this next one, this one's a jam right here. This one, I was actually driving from the car. I was actually driving on post, and I listened to that. I'm like, yo, my shit is thumping. So I gotta know what inspired you to make this beat.
Well, all the beats, the bulk of the beats. This one in particular done by Sean Finesse.
Mm-hmm.
So first and foremost, he's the executive producer and truly the creator of this album, because he came to me and was just like, Beast, it's time for you to actually show what you can do. Like, I've pretty much been doing feature work for a lot of my homeboys and other artists over the last 4 or 5 years. Just really kind of keeping my name out there, building my network more or less. Mm-hmm. And like, no, it's time for you to really put together a full project and show everybody that the same dude you hear on this track singing is the same dude you hear on this track rapping.
That's dedication right there. That is dedication. So, what is the story behind this jam?
This one I call one of my prerequisites. Like you got it's certain modes and moods and subject matter that as artists and as hip hop artists we have to talk about. If you want anybody to listen to your shit, you got to talk about some level of shit talking or just the cockiness of nature, of arrogance. If you ain't talking about it, if you a street nigga, you got to talk about selling dope. You got to talk about some bad dope deal or snitch nigga, some fucked up situation that happened as a result of you doing it. These are things you have to talk about.
Yeah, you can't fake it or hide it. And I think that's another big issue with the rap game now.
So it's like for me, it's like this album. I definitely wanted. This was that track for everybody. Just like I'm Beach Johnson for a reason.
Right.
You're going to hear when you see the name Beach Johnson and you see I'm rapping. This is what you're going to get. This is what you're expecting.
Right. Well,
so that was my whole mindset going into writing this one.
Well, let's go ahead and get on to this jam and everybody enjoy.
Beach Johnson. Yes, sir. Got the gang. All right. Evil.
Every verse is lyrical.
That's that shit y'all niggas be looking for, huh? All right. Let's get to it. Bear witness, motherfucker. All right. They say it's hard as hell to get to heaven. So I tell them I'm preaching like a ribbon reverend. Get so rude, so repugnant, so revile. Slam them sanctimoniously and do it with a smile. Pearly whites, that's the lightest thing about me. I'm born and bred for this business, bitch. You do not doubt me. My skill is unsurpassed with potential unfathomable, meaning without atoms for you pseudo intellectuals. We talking deep, real deep, Mariana's trench deep. On my balls in your bitch's mouth. Tuesday last week, on my dick down your bitch's throat. Friday is week. Anytime a hoe hit me up, want to be a freak, she say she fuck with me because I keep it real. I let her do her thing and be herself, that's why we chill. She like to tickle on my pickle till it's good deal. Then I'ma kinda hit that pussy hit her with the drill. Alright, blinded by the wire. Suntan Superman smoking on that kryptonite. Jimmy Walker, dirty talker, packing dynamite. Try me if you like, this gorilla's giving bright lights. A kid with guns, I ascend the melancholy hill. You know me be loco, but that cocoa be oh so for real. Heavy with that dido, as your lady. I've been waving since the 80s, guess that's just the way they made me. You thinking you can play me? I ghost you like you Swayze, put you in the corner of the corners, you foolish baby. While your soul is dragged to hell, you couldn't see your tail. I've been classic since creation with a soul you cannot sail.
Well, I'm gonna let you go ahead and take that. I'm just gonna sit back and just while I'm putting out your album, ladies and gentlemen. This is coming from his latest new album, One Word. You can listen to it on Spotify, also on SoundCloud. Tell me if I'm wrong.
No. Currently, I have the album on Spotify, Amazon, Apple Music, iTunes, Tidal, Deezer, Google Play, as well as YouTube. And I'm old school, so holla at your pimp. I got the hard copies as well. Can't go wrong with CDs, baby.
Oh no! I mean, that's where a lot of hip hop stars, like you can think of Master P, who sold out back of his car. But
exactly.
But after you got done with this jam, did you just were you like this or like, man, another one in the books? How do you feel? Another one in the books?
Yeah, but that was like, yeah, another one in the books. Let's roll. I was like, yes. I'm happy with this one. I'm happy with this one. I feel like I've achieved what I need to achieve you always want to talk a right amount of shit.
Right.
So I feel like that's one thing I'm good at, just naturally talking shit.
Right. That's good. That's great, man. I mean, shit. I mean, for you to put out just that beat, that jam right there itself is just like, damn, like he meant that. He meant that shit.
Oh yes, yeah. It's funny because most people think when they see me, because the type of person that I am, you don't see that side of me.
Right.
But like most true beasts and beast-like creatures, when you first observe them, they are very tranquil and almost subdued, very moderate, because they're just reading the situation. If you bring that out of them, well, you probably fucked up.
Right. Got the game all messed up.
So you misread the situation completely wrong. And now you have to find out that, yes, there are creatures in this life that are, in fact, scarier than you.
There you go. You heard the dog in the background.
Yeah. He's funny because everyone in the neighborhood thinks, man, you got a big ass dog. And I'm just like, nah, he's like mid-sized at best.
Oh, no, they ain't big.
I was like, I can still take him down to fight. So it's like, he's not big.
Right.
So, like, you'll fight a dog? I will uppercut the fuck out of a dog if it come rushing at me.
Right. Now, now to the next jam. I think the dog is a dog over there next to you right now. Like watch you see what you're doing.
He's just chilling right here playing with his little shin bone.
Oh hell.
Cool.
Kind of made me miss having a dog. Now to this next jam. This one right here. I don't know, when I first listened to it, it really hit me, you know. I just don't know why. So when you was making this song, what were you thinking? Like, what was going through your mind? Like, you know what?
I mean, most times when writing off of a beat, like I just kind of I vibe out to it, get a sense of how I want to approach it as far as delivery and cadence.
Mm-hmm.
And then I just trying to let the content and the words fill in as they come. So a lot of times I don't really know where my mind is until like halfway through the song or after I've completely finished it and I'm going back reading it before I'm recording it. Just like, okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like with this one, my homeboy calls it an Alex track because it's very personal because of some of the content and topics, but it's really just me being honest. And it's like showing that more kind of spiritual side of me, that the side of me that a lot of folk don't really get a chance to see outright. You know, by nature, I'm a helpful person. Like my name literally translates to Hebrew as helper of humanity. That's a lofty fucking title to put on a kid.
that's a lot of pressure for you to perform that too. Man.
You got like Alexander the Great, Alexander Graham Bell, Alexander Fleming. Fuck you niggas, first and foremost. Thank you. You are hella high, but I digress.
Right. Wow,
You know,
damn.
I definitely wanted to like with the title. And just like with all the titles, I called it one word simply because when describing my style or just trying to describe my music to anybody, you're going to get a Tupac-like response of 100+ different responses and variations.
Mm-hmm.
So I wanted everybody to pretty much come to your own conclusion.
Right. That's a good way. That's a good perspective to put it as. You don't hear too many artists even say that. They're just like, just go out there, this came from my heart. Go out there and listen to it. And majority of the people will sit back and listen to it, and they don't understand that, like the substance to the song, because the artists don't even express that, don't even say it. So hearing that's a lot.
You got to, because especially like with the title, because everybody like, why would you call it that? It's like that was the main goal. So it's like from there, it's like, all right, well, I want to take one word to encompass the subject matter of what I'm talking about for every song.
Right. So let's go ahead and get into it, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, enjoy.
Please do. Such a beautiful song.
Mm-hmm.
Once again, thank you for letting me smoke weed. But seeing as though I'm at home while I'm doing this, I don't see no reason why I can't.
Right. Now you good.
That's good right there.
This is a groove that's so smooth but too cool. That Morris Day, that Purple Rain, that old school. A simple vibe that gets inside and clears the mind. It calms the spirit and lets you know that it's gonna be fine. It's intertwined with energies described as divine. It's metaphysically, esoterically so sublime. So come and ride, interior so lovely inside. It would behoove and benefit if you would incline. See when in life tribulations and trials arise, it's no surprise, but ill planning can bring demise. Long as you try, then failure is never seen in your eyes. Self-preservation and hustle will ensure you survive. So let it fly, your dreams amongst the clear blue sky, and don't deny the joy you have in a good cry. That's just your soul, exercising the fear that it hides. Rejuvenation through this rhythm to help with your stride. This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonic to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonic to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. It's evident that I'm heaven sent, vernacular, intelligent, endowed with benevolence. Expectations were great upon my birth, benefacted to the dirt to help mature my true worth. Speaking of birth, you could say a close call. Hole in my head with talking snowfall. Yelling down this all running through my veins, but my daddy's on my blessing, so I won't go die in vain. Still held me in his arms, let me feel his warm embrace. Put a blessing on my body, knowing it by God's grace. Whisper peace to my spirit to reinforce my resolve. Taught me to do right by myself and others above all. And when they took the call, yes, I did fall. But I'm 35 and I'm still standing tall. Became a man without much help or a plan, so I arranged this message in the hopes of understanding. This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonic to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. This is a group to help you get through up your mood. A simple sonic to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. It's time for that third round. Sounds profound. Sweetly speaking out of that surround. Elevated, floating like a cloud. Skipping stratus with a nimble nimbus. That's just how we play around. Curious for the cumulus. What is this? Color-coded kaleidoscope. You're doing just 3, 2, 1, on with the song. We gon' praise all the days until Zion for Babylon. Have a grateful take on your perceptive views. Keep your conscience righteous. Don't be scared to pay your dues. Attempt to make amends even when you in the wrong. Keep hold of honor as well as reverence to ensure long days upon this earth to live your given destiny. No matter your proclivity or your propensity, cultivate your capacities out of empathy and levitate your life's travels into longevity. Never let no demon deem you a disparity. Just let this composition christen you with clarity, and let the brevity be found within the levity. This melody of charities designed to be the therapy or your remedy, but that remains to be. EAST, Celliers have a soliloquy, offering sovereignty for those who will not speak. This is jam to feed your spirit while you hustle through the week. This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple solid to help you slow soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple solid to help you so soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you.
Sean Finesse is a motherfucker genius on that production.
And we are back. That's actually the song that I really like. It just hit me right there. I was like, yo,
I appreciate
this song, yeah.
It's like I wrote in the hood, man. This is a song. I wrote this for y'all. Like
This is my dog. I'm sorry, not trying to interrupt you, but this is my dog. This is what he just put. I think you can see the comment. He says, "My 15-year-old nephew just said this sounds like the late Nate Dogg. Keep it up."
Thank you.
And ladies and gentlemen, so this is for anybody who just first coming in. Welcome to the Almonte Show. I am here interviewing. I am here interviewing, not the one, the only, probably the greatest, the best, Beast Johnson.
That's who I
interviewing him. Interviewing him and his new album, One Word. It is available now on Spotify and all the other music platforms like Apple Music and all the was it on Tidal too? Amazon,
Deezer, YouTube. We out here, baby.
Mm-hmm. And then also, if you want to check out more of his content, but just know what this man's all about, I got his platforms that you can reach him as it strolls on by.
Feel free.
At the Savage Soul. Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, SoundCloud.
Now, I ain't trying to sound cocky or nothing, but I've been doing this currently 18 years now, and I have yet to hear somebody tell me I suck. So I always tell everybody, please tell me if I suck. Please let me know.
Well, right now you're getting all high praise and all that stuff, but now that song is over, I wish I could just run. You know what? This is my show. I think about running it back again because I actually jam on that song. I think I actually had to take an extra mile back to just drive straight on back to my room just to listen to it one more time.
Like I said, I get this right here is just the vibe that I wanted for the album, and really how I wanted. I wanted to do this for my peers. Like, yeah, I want the young kids to listen to it and be able to vibe with it just as much, but this really is like a love letter to everybody in my age bracket that grew up on, like, really invested in music. You remember going to the albums, remember listening through the albums, and like the whole process everybody had going into like what they thought, how they found a good album to them. It had to have these checkoff points.
Right.
Like, you don't have that same mindset now with this generation of artists, and as a result, the generation of consumers don't know it. So I wanted to bring that type of air back out. Like, artists, think, step your fucking game up.
Yeah. I think this album. Yeah.
I feel like it ain't hard. Nowadays, it's so fucking easy for you to get out here and make you a catchy ass song and get some notoriety. That shit is fucking. I make the catchy shit at work just pissing off my bosses.
And that don't even take no work. It's just like you just go ahead and just like, hey, fuck you, boss.
Oh no! You gotta get eloquent like Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie Foxtrot, Charlie Foxtrot, nigga, what the fuck?
You know what? Even though I'm kind of jumping ahead, that gotta be on your next album. I mean, you had greats like Millie Jackson. She literally made a song called "Fuck You."
Mm-hmm.
Literally, ladies and gentlemen, history. Look it up. Millie Jackson song, a symphony. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I will look that song up. I will look it up for you.
Since you said that, it's funny. Remember the song "Shortening Bread"?
Yes.
Yeah, I actually made like what I call a performance track. It's a performance record.
Mm-hmm.
You got to have them records that really are more for live performances. And also what I call technical issue moments.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know those.
Yeah. So, always have something in your repertoire that, hey, when DJ's fucking up and the sound ain't right, fuck it. I got this little song in my butt, so I actually did a whole hip-hop rendition of Shortening Bread.
I got to hear this story.
Yeah, just I got a homeboy. It's like to this day he hated me. He's like, "You're a fucking asshole. Nobody will rock to no goddamn Shortening Bread." I said, "You fucking watch me." And the moment happened, so I said, "God damn it, I'm gonna take it." I said, "Clap your hands, everybody get to it." Mama little baby like soaking, mama little baby like soaking bread. Mama little baby like soaking, mama little baby like peace, love, sipping and smoking that ganja, flipping them rhythm and spitting them bars. Pleasing them ladies, conversating nightly, late. You love the way that they like la la la, la la. La la, your girl know that I'm good with my mouth. I just flipped like right there on the front. I purposely put it for that moment, and I did it and did the whole shit, and had the whole crowd. They're ready for a show. Let's go. And by that time, the DJ was able to fix and get the song. Like, now is you ready for a show? You ready to go? Let's go. Play the song. And then went right with it.
The DJ should have been paying for sitting his ass.
You know, my man is just from that point, he was like, this motherfucker right here, he is a madman. But if it comes to music, just no matter how fucking crazy it sounds, just hear him out. Because the motherfucker, he'll make it work. No matter how stupid it fucking sounds to you, he will go out on stage, he will do it, and he will actually get the crowd behind him to do it.
Damn. If that's not improvised, I don't know what is.
Shortening bread.
Now, let's go into your next jam. This one right here really had me like sitting back, made me have to think about my life a little bit, you know? So what is the genius behind this one?
This is another one of those kind of let your mind step outside of itself and just see where it needs to take you.
Mm-hmm.
And for that particular beat, I just kind of knew, it's got a reggae feel to it. I want to take a reggae approach to it. I feel like talking about weed on this one would just kind of be passe.
Yeah. yes, she was. It also took me to that movie Belly when he was in Jamaica. I was like, yo, why does it take me back to freaking that part when DMX went down to Jamaica? I was like, oh shit. I'm like, whoa. I literally, like, I would drive the car. I literally had to stop, even though I was doing at a stop sign. But I literally had to stop there like for a good like hot minute. Thank goodness there was no cars behind me. I said, think about it. I'm like, yo, why does it take me back to Belly? I literally wanted to go back and watch it on Amazon Prime.
that I'm doing my job.
That song literally had me thinking about. I'm like, yo, like your
Yeah,
song. This song right here would have been would have fit into the movie perfectly.
Got hit with the tiger.
Yes.
I'm glad, man. Like this is definitely one of them tracks where I wanted to kind of see where the fuck I was gonna go.
Yo, it could have easily made the freaking soundtrack to freaking Belly if you would have made it during that time. But then again, Belly, they already had Belly 2, even though Belly 2 wasn't well received. People still go back to Belly 1 with Nas and DMX. Unfortunately, I do too.
It's Belly.
Yes.
and above all that other shit that happened in Belly that is so iconic, all you got to say is Keisha.
Yes.
Keisha is the reason why every dark-skinned girl got the glossiest of lotion
lips,
on.
Glossy lips. Oh my goodness.
If she ain't glistening and damn near retracting the sun off her body, she ain't Keisha. She got to be like Keisha.
And you know the sad thing is, DMX's wife at the time didn't look nothing close to Keisha. And I'm like, DMX, what are you doing? But
that's a whole nother podcast for a whole.
But now let's go ahead to this next jab, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and enjoy. We will be right back.
Forgive me for my crime, forgive me for them times, them demons let the devil in my mind. There was a time long ago, before the floor, before my daddy took limbless steps up at the door. 24, he healed no more, my soul is cold. No love of mama, I'm Bobby Brown, yes, on my own. Have mountains storm, they wonder where I'm coming from. Me and them interstate trying to make it up out the slum. Lord, forgive me if this sinning helps with winning, but it's hard to help humans who would have you be heathen. Not if you get me the impression that I'm coming up bitching. It's cause my soul the caught the spirit. Now it's feeling like screaming cedar. Now that's what the change for. Life don't teach you can be the factor of decision for continual breathing. So awaken all your eyes to synchronize what you're seeing. And let me help you along your path with this enlightenment greeting. In the midst of it, this what I come to know. In the midst of it, this what I come to know. In the midst of it, this what I come to know. In the midst of it, this what I come to know. The devil works in mysterious ways, but the glory of my Jesus helps me see through brighter days. My tribulations and trials hide in my spine. Long as I put faith to work, he will not last a while. So I need this song to dedicate and let the essence of his presence start to resonate.
Man, oh man. Only thing I gotta say is this. Only if that song will last just 30 minutes longer, you know? Just 30 minutes. But then again, those are the best ones where they're not traditionally as, you know, like a 3-minute, 4-minute song. Those are the ones that keep people coming back for more. So is there a science behind that, or are you just like, you know what, that's it?
I feel like now, especially after doing this, there's always been like a certain science when it comes to me just writing.
Mm-hmm.
just in general, especially writing on projects. Because I've always, my ADHD has kind of worked in my favor when it comes to writing, because I will write on any and everything. Downside is, if I don't have a fucking focal point, bitch, I'll go anywhere.
So you basically just have a focus. So like, let's go back to shortening bread. If shortening bread gotta be my focus, but
exactly, I would go if I don't go in with some kind of central idea of what I'm doing, then I will let the beat just kind of take over, and then I run the risk of, especially if I'm just saying like, all right, some beats, it might just be like a simple, like production wise, they might just structure 8 bars and just loop that whole 8 bars for like 4 minutes. But it might be a mean 8 bars. So fuck it, I'll just spit over the whole thing for 4 minutes. On tracks like that, I let my ADHD just kind of run wild and just fill up the whole fucking beat. That's the only objective. Say a lot of intelligent, slick shit, piss people off, and fill up 4 minutes worth of music.
Damn. I mean, shit.
But like, definitely when it comes to this album, I've learned to, like you say, structure it in the sense of some songs need to be short, some songs need to be longer. Like I go back to Impasse. Originally, I structured it to be two another verse to me singing, and then I was gonna add the scientific verse later on and just fill it up. That's how I saw the song being. And there was a massive debate. It was funny as shit.
Oh snap! Really?
Yeah, because like I understood where it was coming from, and the only thing I wanted to, because it's in my head, I just need to hear it. So I at least wanted to record it how I wanted to record it, hear how it sounded. But I still willing to see to their notion. Their point was like, what you got right here is good. That is a perfect song. It fills it up. You don't have to do anything extra. You can let the beat encompass the song as well.
Right. Now, speaking of encompassing a song, this one right here, look, ladies and gentlemen, if you've been riding me since day one or just came on like in the middle of the week, I keep 100 on this show. This song right here is already on my baby making song. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It is right there. So I really have to ask you about this song.
It's entitled Exuberance. My mindset behind it was, I want to make a kickback joint. All right. I want to make a joint you could easily play with your girl on some like romantic relationship shit, as well as play with your people when you just want to vibe out. Or you could mix it up. Have everybody together play that one song, and while everybody's vibing out, you and your girl have y'all little loving moment vibing off of the same music at the same time.
Kind of like the like back in the cookout, you know, when you listen to that one Aretha Franklin song or that Mays and Beverly song.
I was just about to say, when they fuck around before I let go, and you start seeing all the uncles that ain't cooking start dancing with the aunties. Everybody start like, before I let go.
That's all I was saying. Or what's that one by Heat Wave? Always and Forever. Oh,
always and forever.
Rap.
Oh, you knew if you heard that. You knew if you came home or if you just heard that playing, either go the fuck to sleep, or leave. Like this is a moment in time where you could leave the house for the whole fucking night.
You damn right.
Nobody gonna care. Why? Each moment with you is like a scene. They don't give a fuck about. They trying to replace you right now.
You damn right.
You about to get some help.
I'll put it to you like this. Y'all need to go watch House Party. Go watch House Party when that song came on. Lord have mercy. You don't even know.
That's what I'm saying. Like this young generation don't know about those moments. Like y'all think y'all getting that moments of Megan Stallion and Migos. Bitch, no. That is bitch. What you were doing is 1997 Quad City DJs with the 69 boys and a little bit of down. Don't stop, get it, but then they do the brown. That's what you're doing.
Basically.
Any type of relationship where I know you because your butt's been on my ass for at least 3 songs. Yeah, that might be a beautiful relationship, but ain't a whole lot of longevity in that.
Right. It's a one night stand. Just I'm just rebound. Yeah.
It's always that one female you remember. Like the percolator always has a special place in my heart.
Don't it?
Because of one female, she will not be named. But I just 9th grade Dudley, fucking pep rally. The band was playing the percolator for every bit of an hour and 25 minutes.
Oh,
and nobody gave a damn. I just remember walking out of there sweating, and it was like, "Hey, I recognize that butt."
Yeah,
and I followed it, and like looked up, was like, "Hey, I do know you. You in my English class. What's your name?" My name is Alex. Then we was cool after that. So it was like, percolator.
Hey, songs will do that for you, and I won't be surprised after they hear this jam that they probably might find somebody too.
If I get that damn Devin the Dude in 3 Stacks moment when he was like they ran up on him and just said, "Hey, I remember being here with this song. Nigga, I've lived. God can take me.
Yes,
God can take me 5 minutes after that. Like I've done my job.
Yes, basically,
that was my job. Like I feel complete at this. Take me, God. Beam me up, Jesus. No,
he said my work here is done. Got it.
They'll just walk through the streets. Rapture me, Jesus. Rapture me. My will on that earth is done.
So now we're about to jump into this song here, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back and enjoy, and we will be right back.
Talking about autumn leaves and summer breeze, southern comfort and Hennessy. Hot days been warm nights, smoking homegrown, sipping southern tea. Got the Arnie Palmer with vodka in it, cooler iced up, rib in it. Table set, we placing bets on spades. No niggas, I'm a country boy, known for city living, ambitious hustling, that's what I'm giving. The Southern ain't no for safe, send me living underdog, but I'm still gonna win it. You can make your claim on my name, ain't gonna stop me from getting fame. But for now, I'm cool, I'm about to hit the pool and treasure the moments like a true. So going for a drink, light up some stank. It's time to set the vibe right. Good music on repeat. We dancing in the street, moving to the rhythm of the night. Now the vibe here intangible. Got the neo soul, the Angelo, Frankie Beverly, and Mace scores, sparking fireworks like July the 4th. And may it be with you if you wish. Gonna take that sip, smoke that split. Got the bong on deck, who can find the prep? Feeling love and adulation in every step, in every direction. You see affection, those gone, caught reflection. Close to the love one, sing them song, then keep the shots coming till the mystery's gone. Now we back into on the love, floating like cats love. Feel it, burning like the promise of fancy gloves. There it is, moonwalk, don't stop. The party keep up, ain't nobody call the cops. So going for a drink, light up some stank. It's time to set the vibe right. Good music on repeat. We dancing in the street, moving to the rhythm of the night. So let this vibe vibe you with energy to help you make it through. And get in line and tune into this groove. This song will serve to help your soul get soothed. No need to shame, just do your thing. No matter what they name you, baby, we the same. This is a celebration, jubilation, man. So we gon' party while we smiling through the pain. So go and pour a drink, light up some stank. It's time to set the vibe right. Good music on repeat. We dancing in the street, moving to the rhythm of the night.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. Man,
Yes, sir.
that jam right there. Like I said, that's already on my list.
Hey, anything that I can do to help the masses.
Yes.
Enjoy themselves. That's what I'm here for as an artist, like as a musician.
Mm-hmm. Rather than just going after the bag. We know that the bag is going to be accurate, but it just can't be about the bag. It got to be about creativity. Me with music, it has to take me into a different world. It has to make me, like, for example, today. Today was a very shit day. For me to listen to that, it will just melt all those problems away. And I could just sit back, relax, take me into a whole different world. That's when you know you're listening to good music. It's not always about dancing or remembering that lyric or how it bumped. The music has to it gotta get in your soul. It has to get there. It has to just do something for you.
Hey, I agree with you 100%. One of my favorite songs of all times is Music Soul Child and Kendrick and CeeLo is Moment in Life. It's off his third album.
Mm-hmm.
But that song is if you talking about just having a shit day, you could literally be feeling like Michael Douglas falling down. I'm about to take everybody out.
Right.
I play this joint and I can just feel it just. Okay, not everyone has to die today. Let me just run this back one more time.
Right.
At about the fifth time I listen to it, it's all right, they can live for another day.
Right. Until they piss me off again.
It's word ain't that bad. Word ain't that bad.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta have music for that.
Yeah.
What's the point of making music if you ain't making music for the moments that you had growing up?
Right.
Like you say, if you black growing up, most of us know about old school soul because we heard that shit cleaning. You heard it at cookout.
Mm-hmm.
You heard it at your elderly family member's house, great aunt or grandma. You heard it at their crib. You heard it at your cool ass uncle at our house. There's always the music that got your ass doing music in the first place is music that is aligned with emotions and moments in your life, whether good or bad.
Right. Speaking of good or bad, on this next jam right here, it seemed like you was popping your collar a lot in this damn song. You speaking of shit days, you was really having a great day making this damn song.
I feel like, man, just from the production alone, I was like, all right, I'm getting that Wale first album, Pretty Girls feel from. I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna talk some slick. I'm gonna talk some slick shit. Just the type of shit niggas be wanting to tell girls, but you really ain't got the wordplay for it. You don't know how to embrace who you really are.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that's one thing you got to do. I'm a nerd. I'm a geek at the end of the day. I'm a sci-fi anime kid. Like that's the shit I grew up on. But at the same time, I grew up in the fucking projects. So I grew up around gangbangers and drug dealers. I grew up on there West Coast gangster rap.
Mm.
There's a lot of shit. There's like I was coined the nerd thug because the same kid that got A's and B's in class will be the same one to help you jump somebody.
Damn.
And because he was a nerd, they would take his word. So if he said the person that's on the floor started it, they would believe it. Because he was a nerd, he wouldn't start nothing. But they knew he's smart, but he'll pop off.
Oh shit. Who said it right? I think Erykah Badu said, "Don't let the good looks fool you." I could turn to a Black and Miles and Hennessy real quick, something like that. Paraphrase what you said. I'm like, yeah, I don't want to get on your bad side. Not at all.
Like with this joint, I definitely wanted to make you gotta make something for the ladies. So this was definitely my approach for the ladies out there. And just for the brothers that won't say what's up and don't really know what it is about you. Like it's just your aura. That's all I can say right now. It's your aura that got me intrigued and want to know what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
well, ladies.
You got a nice brain. Yeah, you got a nice body and everything, but you know, I'm intrigued.
Right. I want to know more. So, ladies, this was for you, and we will be right back.
Like while they say, this is for you. Nah, this ain't no loot though. And you, most important, you. What it do? Girl, you cute. And I'm loving the ways about you. Yeah, it's true, so true. Trying to see what it is about you. What it do? Girl, you cute. And I'm loving the ways about you. Yeah, it's true, so true. Trying to see what it is about you, yeah. Excuse me, dear, let me make this here crystal clear. I'm not the holidays, but I promise that I fill you with cheer. Not just stare at your rear. Those beauty is so majestic. Yes, I'm gifted with discretion. Keep it wrapped like a present. Check my presence, my essence. I'm futuristically present. Here to treat you like a queen, cause you've been dealing with peasants. This that royalty lover. We talking raunchy and regal with your consent. Got positions that's considered illegal. Alabama crab, angle, Loranga, you're like a ranger, maybe role play with fake names. Coach you like a stranger. Uh-oh, I see that twinkle in your eye. Now you looking sly. All sexy witty shit, and I ain't even trying to lie. This not no run-of-the-mill provider with game. I admit I'm digging your frame. Mowing tree by your brain. Thinking drinks and conversation, maybe smoke on the strain. But first things first, let me get that number and name. What it do? Girl, you cute. And I'm loving the ways about you. Yeah, it's true, so true. Trying to see what it is about you. What it do? Girl, you cute. And I'm loving the ways about you. Yeah, it's true, so true. Trying to see what it is about you, yeah. Hi, little baby, yeah, I'm digging your style. I was hoping we could find a spot to chill for a while. Got a place to entertain and I can leave with smiles. And I'ma put it on the record, you can put it on file. Ain't no braggadocious bandit, this that cavalier candor. That damn diction spitting with intelligent manner. Just a man of constant sorrows, but got hustles for days. And I ain't gonna hurt nobody, cause it's killer to play. I'm a class act, Kendra Hughes, fat, Blade, Brown, Mac. Dropping niggas like Buster Douglas lying on the mat. Got my mind made up trying to have you feeling right. Have you feeling good from the night to the morning light. My love is labeled as a lethal dose of ecstasy, but nonetheless, I can see you won't get with me. Exchanging information seems to be the move, cause to leave without your number, I would have to be a fool. What it do? Girl, you cute. And I'm loving the ways about you. Yeah, it's true, so true. Trying to see what it is about you. What it do? Girl, you cute. And I'm loving the ways about you. Yeah, it's true, so true. Trying to see what it is about you. Yeah.
And we're back here.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's up, Bonnie? How you doing? Welcome to the show. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Almonte Show. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Don Almonte Morris, as well as my host, guest host, Beast Johnson. Once again,
I'm just out here. They asked for a show, so I'm here.
I'm sitting there playing your jams back and forth again. Let me go ahead and fix this real quick.
Oh, they can hear some more. It don't matter.
Oh, okay. We go. Let's run it back then. Let's run it back then. We be right back then, ladies and gentlemen.
It's back music right here, so y'all gonna vibe to this right here. Shit.
Talking about autumn leaves and summer breeze, southern comfort and Hennessy. Hot days been warm nights, smoking homegrown to the southern tea. Got the Arnie Army with hockey in it. Cool iced up, beer in it. Table set, we placing bets on space. No nigga, I'm a country boy, known for city living, ambitious hustle, that's what I'm giving. A southern Saint, no for safe city, labor underdog, but I'm still gonna win it. You can make your claim on my name, ain't gonna stop me from getting fame. But for now, I'm cool, I'm about to hit the pool and treasure the moment like a true. So I'm going for a drink, light up some stank. It's time to set the vibe right. Good music on repeat, we dancing in the street, moving to the rhythm of the night. Now the vibe here, intangible, got the neo soul, the Angelo, Frankie Beverly, and Maze, of course, walking fireworks like July the 4th, and make it be with you if you wish. Gonna take that sip, smoke that split, got the bong on deck, who can finally prep, feeling love and adulation in every step, in every direction. You see affection, thoughts of those gone, caught reflection, toast to the loved one, sing them song, then keep the shots coming till the mystery's gone. Now we back to this on the love, floating like cats of love, feel it, burning like the finest of fancy gloves. There it is, moonwalk, don't stop. The party keep bumping, ain't nobody call the cops. So I'm going for a drink, light up some stank. It's time to set the vibe right. Good music on repeat, we dancing in the street, moving to the rhythm of the night. So let this vibe vibe you with energy to help you make it through. And get in line and tune into this groove. This song will sound to help your soul get soothed. No need to shame, just do your thing. No matter what they name you, baby, we the same. This is a celebration, jubilation, man. So we gon' party while we smiling through the pain. So I'm going for a drink, light up some stank. It's time to set the vibe right. Good music on repeat, we dancing in the street, moving to the rhythm of the night.
Now we're back.
Yes,
Ladies and gentlemen, one thing about live, I give it say live television, but live stream, even when you make a mistake, you gotta make it look good. So, always gotta make it look good. Gotta improvise.
The prettiest notes come from the ugliest faces.
That's true. That
And
is true.
You can't. I ain't never met, no matter how pretty of a singer she is, no matter how talented she is, I guarantee you, when she hit that note, she look ugly as sin.
That's why they call makeup.
You got to hit her. You remember back in the day, they used to wobble. Oh!
Yeah.
Whole face.
Like, oh, but damn, it's hitting my soul though. It's like,
exactly. When you close your eyes, it's like, that nigga is singing. Ooh. That's why you gave him the ugly look in response. Like, nigga, I'm ugly with you because damn, that's a pretty note. Ooh.
Mm-hmm. That one girl that sit there won't give you your number. You go up in there and you just sing. Now all of a sudden, like, my number is 685.
Oh no, you just gotta hit him like Paul. Just, oh!
Man, I can't.
Like,
so, like,
nigga, take me home now. Like, take the keys from the other nigga. Like, the nigga that's with her gonna look at him like, oh, word? Yes, nigga, it just went down like that.
like, thank you for breaking me. You know, thank you. I give you that.
Just in case you was wondering, yes, that just happened.
Speaking of just happened, I finally got the Nick song. Now this one right here, I'm not even gonna say too much. I'm gonna let you go ahead and explain yourself.
Man, like with the title being what it is, it's braggadocious. Like going back to Legion. You gotta. This is a prerequisite. You gotta give something that those that are technically outside of your demographic is gonna fuck with. Like I said, when you go back to talking about your bag, well, aside from singing and just rapping, like my rap bag, oh, I'm well versed in talking shit. I've been talking shit at an eloquent, articulate, tenure graduate level for many a moon.
Oh shit!
And I take great pleasure in just saying the dirtiest shit that I can in the cleanest of ways possible. Like to just like to really stick in your craw. I didn't tell you eat shit. I told you dine on the poo-poo platter of fecal matter.
Oh shit! Damn! Damn! I mean, how can you come back to that? Like, how can you come back at that? You like, damn, I mean, shit.
This nigga just really rhymed poo-poo platter with... Fuck you, nigga, you got to die.
It's like, how can you come back at that? Like, how can you? Then they gonna try to bring you down back to their level, but you're like, nah, too late. Sorry, dog.
Like,
Got you.
Like, what can you say? What can you say?
Like,
like, do you have a more articulate, more morose, more mediocre, more melancholy, more existential, more philosophical way to say eat shit? If not, step to the side, my nigga.
basically, it's like a freaking street fighter trying to fight a professional boxer. You know how that's going to go.
Yeah, I love it because that's pretty much what it is right here. Like, bitch, I'm trained.
Right.
I've been trained, and I'm outside of. I'm above you amateurs. This pro level right here. I've been got my golden gloves.
But speaking of golden gloves, let's get into this jam, and we will be right back.
Let me talk my shit. Okay. Beast Johnson. Yeah. One time for the dopest, coldest, potent flow. Got Illuminati thinking that the devil got my soul. Got Boule thinking that I need to take it slow. But they all suck dick till they had to be dope. What you don't know, me half of the battle. G.I. Joe, ho, snake with the rattle. Rock in the roll of a heavy metal guard. Coming dirty finders. Never stood a rod. It's hard to the bar of a bitch with climb. Little titillation for a spine. Little white, little shine, little pine. Got the innovation lower than the body in the mind. Gotta do the things that you always want to. Gotta screaming out, running out. Oh, daddy, beast over the sun. I'm throwing out. Throw it dead in my mural to make you work. Just don't quit. Bitch. I don't care if you like, I'm talking shit. Fuck what you niggas say. If it ain't about to pay, y'all can stay the fuck up on my face all day, all way. I don't care if you like, I'm talking shit. Oh, you thinking that you wanna fight? Well, you wanna bet your life. Better think twice, like a shower in the bright lights. I'm gorilla, but no soul. Silverback from head to toe. Elegant and golden evil, hand in middle with the flow. Killing cases to various approaches. Hocus with the focus. Biblical play like that low. You mad? The rage on stage in your face like the barrel of the cage. Sitting rock salt, Molotov, drinking rare shell with enough feet. Step out, fire down the hill. I step out, hit the fire down the hill. Spell, hit with it. Hematoma, bell, your head, you will. Hematoma, your head, you will. Yes, you're angry animated. You try to play me, dude. Why? Cause I'm a dude. Why? Cause I'm a man. Tell no. Tell me. gon' blow my full of beer. Gonna be slow, be a night. Say what? Night. Yeah, say what? I mean, I know that the only man that walk the hell a bitch. Only man that walk the hell a bitch. Talk that shit. I don't care if you lie. Come on, I don't care if you lie. Come on, talk that shit. If it ain't about to pay, you say if it ain't about to pay, you say all day. Talk that shit. I don't care if you lie. I don't care if you lie. You thinking that you wanna fight? You wanna bet you wanna fight? You wanna bet you lie? Shot within the process. Shot within the process.
And we're back. So this next one right here. Once again, I'm gonna have to let you explain yourself on this one right here. Because now, as going through the whole album, it's going to get harder.
It's that I mean, for me, it ain't was the one problem I seem to truly have is actually explaining my mindset upon things.
Mm-hmm.
That's really because my mind kind of goes everywhere. So when I kind of latch on to an idea or a concept, I'm never really sure where it's going to take me until the end.
Okay.
I kind of like that. And I love doing that with. I've got to the point now where I kind of selectively focus. So when it comes to like this particular approach of I'm not going to kind of throw a lifeline out there and see where it goes, because what I hear is very technical and insightful, but I'm not exactly sure of the content matter.
Oh, that's
I can tell that much.
Pretty ingenious way of doing it. Just doing it out there. Let me see what I and make it do what it do.
You got to, because your best ideas come from the most random of moments and exchanges. Mm-hmm. You yourself never know what's going to define as a true hit. As a writer, you'll say some shit like, "Ooh, I like that," or "Ooh, that shit nice." "Ooh, that's funky right there. That's gonna piss a nigga off right there." But the finished product is, I got to hit here. It's rarely do you finish writing a whole project or a whole record and say to yourself, "This is a hit. This is like undeniably a hit."
Well, ladies and gentlemen, you're about to hear this hit, and we will be right back.
He said it, not me, but thank
you. Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. The feedback on the show.
Okay. Turn it down.
Let me consummate my mind with the rhythm and the rhyme. Intertwined with hydroponic pine.
It's good.
Moonlit shine. Help my soul to feel divine. Take the pressure off my spine. Guess I let them know that I was here like a king remembered in time. That confetti y'all been thrown ain't worth the person that it been made from. All the things that you in neighborhood, but you never get it. You just bum off come around, in and out, just cash it out. You talk with your slide, you know what you about. Now everything ain't all the same, but change the time. Just a little change inside your brain. Can't just be like, saying the two things. Then one thing trying to rationalize that, become a little strange. Like, get you unclear. But who is I got this? Who is I got this? And you know what it is, what it is. From the years, talking all that ain't working. You can't deserve it. Acknowledgement or validation. Or validation. No frustration. No realization. No organization. That's on the tip. I ain't about that shit. I ain't even No matter what I got, give it all to this nothing, all to the breath. To my tribe, I don't need y'all, well, love and health. No matter what I got, give it all to the nothing, all to the breath. All to my tribe, strive, I don't need y'all, Your frame of mind, your frame of mind, not used to bring it. Accept your faults and flaws, heal, medicate, marijuana, here to see, I'm here to see, no dreams, and I cannot be. Now thought, you can play the course, but you can make the choice. See, I don't mean to boast, and I don't mean to brag, but if hell comes a call, I ain't getting dragged. They had to string me up like some kind of prey. Cause I done made them earn the keep, made them waste some play. Hell, made them waste some days, couple of years at least. But when they find the bitch to catch me, they gon' know I'm called a beast. Parade me through the gates, up to the devil's face and wait. Look and move the pace, let it be known the truth of this case. The last soul he wanna take, cause he know his throne was at stake. Gave his throne, then he bowed to quake. That Alexander Savage, beast the great. Is it fame or wealth, or love and health? No matter the choice I vow to live my life till I'm past my death. Give it all till there's nothing left. That's the point of all of the breath. Tell my tribe, live with this strive to the point I don't need y'all help. Is it fame or wealth, or love and health? No matter the choice I vow to live my life till I'm past my death. Give it all till there's nothing left. That's the point of all of the breath. Tell my tribe, live with this strive to the point I don't need y'all help.
Deep, ladies and gentlemen, deep. And that's deep. Now, this next song right here, you be a fool you couldn't rock to this. You be a fool. So, with this collabo with AWAX, the King, if I said that right. Hopefully I didn't mess up.
AWAX, yeah. Nah, he's a persnickety little punk, but nah, he ain't messing up. Shouts out to my man. Okay.
So, how did this collabo happen? Like, who did more of the lyrics? Who did more of the beats? How did this ended up happening?
Once again, it's a finesse production. At this point, it kind of seems in-house because me and Wax have been doing work with each other, duo tracks, feature work with each other. We have a group, Team Envy, with 3 other artists, as well as me and him have a duo, Team Evil. And so this was pretty much a par for the course. This was one of those, him hopping on one of my beats. Because this production is something more aligns to more catered for my style versus like his usual production and usual sonic appeal for him. So for him, it was kind of like him stepping out and kind of hopping on something a little different.
Oh, so it was more geared toward him stepping into a different realm that he used to than you just collaborating doing the music with him. Oh.
Yeah, cause like we been collabing. I said, we just finished the Team Envy project. We built the city, so that's on the way out now. He's got his EP, The Purge, coming out, as well as The Great Gatsby. Me and him got the Super Villain Music project that's coming out.
Oh, okay. Y'all heard it here.
It's a lot of us out here just from that pass it along. But then we also shoot over to like the feature I did was Scientific with his crew. Shouts out to him and Carrera PC. They got a mixtape out, different views. Then me and Carrera been doing features with each other. I just featured off his last album, No Worries. I got some features coming out for his next project. Same with Big V. Like I said, it's all these different artists I've been working with over the years and really networking with. Mm-hmm. And it's just time for me to kind of throw my hat into the race as well. Like I've always kind of been a part of their pit crew, so to speak. Now it's time for me to go on there and hop in the car and then get a couple laps in.
I feel you. And speaking of albums, please, ladies and gentlemen, check out One Word. Check out the album on all music platforms as well as Spotify. Also, if you want to know this man deep in depth, follow him on his platforms of Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and SoundCloud as it's strolling down at the bottom. Again, follow this man and please check out his album. We are already giving y'all the whole album right here. Just listening. We can basically call this like a sound party. What's it called? Yeah,
it's a nice little listening party for everybody.
Listening party. I said sound party. Where the hell that come from? But like a listening party.
You get to smoke weed and sit in your drawers. It's wonderful.
And speaking of that, everybody, just to get off topic just a little bit, please stay safe. My boy James, he's on the show right now. He's one of the lucky states that's reopening, and he said that he was going to go to the bars. He went to the bars. Hopefully you practice social distancing. So, but everybody else who's still in this lockdown, please stay safe. If I were you, I would stay indoors, get this album, and enjoy myself. But that's just me. But if I were you, I would get this album. Yeah. I mean, get this album and stay home.
Yes. Piss off your neighbors and just play it till they like it.
Just decide to get the album too. On that, let's get to these jams and I'll be right. Well, we'll be right back.
This is a song of love, a song of hate, a song to help you gravitate to. Help educate, illuminate a conscience that can elevate you. Is it all for love? Is it all for lust? All for lust? Is it all for love? All for lust? Which of them do you trust? It's so amazing how my mind goes when Sean finesses a production to enhance my flow. I seem to go into a trance, a different zone. The music manifested through my madness. Hope it does atone for errors so egregious. Got me thinking, Lord Jesus, maybe I was born to be a preacher. Lessons that I leave resonate like one who teaches. Yeah, I like arena sound, I'd rather feel them features. This is a song of love, a song of hate, a song to help you gravitate to. Help educate, illuminate a conscience that can elevate you. Is it all for love? Is it all for lust? Is it all for lust? Is it all for love? All for lust? Which of them do you trust?
My musical skill sets above norm. Category 5, brainstorm. Bring it forewarned. Easily, I destroy rappers effortlessly in base form. Can't ignore the damn broad metaphors. Sleeping so long they got bad sores. Team envy gonna get what you came for. Baptism by fire, flame on war. Descending from heaven, riding the veil, enemies fell short, I held forward, no remorse, murdering their cohorts, blood spilled on wood floors, good Lord, strangulation, choked with an ox cord, hardcore, reservoir dogs, Mr. Blind, fitting ears off.
This is a song of love, a song of love, a song to help you gravitate to. Help educate, illuminate a conscience that can elevate you.
Is it all for love? 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 Put your love to your trust.
Not for those who keep themselves of the lack of ability to keep the heart as hell. Keep that heart as I help every man. I help name giving the name. Give my soul me man. It's so been the man. It's so been the so bad up the breath. Last believe the last defense. Should have been. Like a passion by. You ain't trying to pay attention. Clean up your kids. Stick to your dish. And pray to God that you ain't on the devil wish list. There's some kids new when those kids new biz. Got the mids, feel this, and they try to win. Trying to win. First, engineer the source of a person. Cause they can smell the food, stupid medicine, laced with the curse, laced with hurt, I hurt, or recitate, at the heaven, when life can heavy take. With brimstone black wings, I shine the jelly, that can my bras right in my blue, right, I can take it.
It's a song of love, a song of love, a song that help you gravitate to help educate, illuminate our conscious and elevate. Is it all for love? 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 All for love. This is a song of love, a song of love, a song that help educate, illuminate our conscious and elevate. Is it all for love? Is it all for love? All for love, all for love, all for love. Is it all for love? All for love, all for love.
Right. And we're back. Some reason I got something going on with my Facebook page, but we're back. I don't know. They probably just gonna Facebook going through an issue because I'm copyrighting your music and you're happy to be on the show and I'm interviewing you.
But look. This is how funny Facebook is. And when it comes to these stupid copyright shit. I bought a game called Rocksmith that actually teaches you how to play bass and guitar. So the game had to pay for the licensing of the songs that you in turn pay for in order to learn. These things are already covered, they're already passed, so why the fuck am I getting banned if I go live, tell you I do not own the rights to this music, and you still flag me for some shit from a game? Like, get a little fucking annoyed.
Yeah, it does, and YouTube is worse too. Yeah, it's crazy.
I know Instagram is just as bad. It's unfortunately, the politics of social media.
Yeah. But this next song right here, you should take a bow. I think this is the perfect ending to your album. I do that bow for you.
But thank you, sir.
What was the genius behind this one?
This is I guess you could just say my mindset was just kind of just go lyrical. It's kind of just, you already done talked your hood shit. You done talked your slick shit. Now talk your lyrical shit. Like my homeboy AWAX, he coins this track the Boondocks track. Cause that's the vibe every time. Like, that Boondocks joint. Yeah, that one. Yeah. Like, I guess I want to take that kind of encompass my own metaphor to great, and just ride that motherfucker. Now, that's one of them. This one of them tracks I said before. Like, I just want to take the beat and from the drop to the stop, just spit. And like my whole point was just spit some lyrical shit. Just fill it up with as many clever intelligent, thought-provoking, hold on, run that back lines can I come up with?
Can't go no deeper than that. Yeesh. Let's go ahead and listen to this jam. The final song on this album. Once again, y'all need to go out and download this jam. Download the whole album. One word album. Beach Johnson.
And please leave a comment. And please just leave a comment and tell me what's your one word. That's what I want everybody just like what's the one word you come up with after listening to this album? Because that's the conversation I want you to have when you discuss it with other folks.
My one word for this album, ladies and gentlemen, finally, real music is here. It's still alive. Thank you for keeping it alive. It's now on a respirator. It's now on life support. It's alive.
Thank you.
Thank you. And I thank everybody else who's going to be listening and who's watching right now. Well, thank you too. So let's jump on into it, and we'll be right back.
Intergalactically impeccable flow, existential with the rhythm of philosophy. So nasty with that to make it in, evoking, debating in, emotional, evoking through the music you listen in. Pay attention to the mission I administer. Sanctify, season of a southern soul. It's the sinister image of perception, no deflection, just a disconnected circuit, looking for the right connection. Your suggestions ain't below for your critiques. Acting firms that I am not about what I speak. Convey you like a funnel, nasal speaking about the leak. Or fossilize the area specific as a street. Please see it. You'll see me walking back is a fraud. That nigga king, nigga. I'm rich and make it change my name. Change my name. Put in other people, every other people. Focus past like I got no people. I mean, hear me. Sonic, smoking long, pass something out, when no stand the pitch and repetition when being brass, sticking in the brass, my nigga brass, so colorful explorer, I'm no explorer, I'm the more I approach the something simple, I see your sight, I saw you like a rhythm, stay riding on the rhythm, like no like the hate the struggle, love the hate part of the read between the lines, if you look loud, if you look the weak, and that's the real quick. Shine with the pine, my actually go. Yeah, like a hit with strap, you need to stroke fully numb like yo, no, be late, the big half more, they pretend, they bitch, they work my attention, they work my behind, they walk me, you go to walk it, work the pitch.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is the album. Hey, once again, I can still hear the feedback. I can hear the feedback from me.
Can you hear it?
No, I can't. Okay. Just a little bit, but not too bad to interfere when you're talking. But
make sure.
But ladies and gentlemen, that is the album. I encourage you, each and every one of you, to go download it. One word. The album on Spotify and all the other music platforms. Go get it.
And once again, we old school. And for you old heads out here, I ain't forget about you. You need that car music. I keeps the CDs. So, like the man said, hit my social media up. If you don't want to download it and bump in your car, you want to throw that CD in there, come holler at me. I'll mail it to you. I got you. The music here for you.
Mm-hmm. And once again, on other social media platforms at The Savage Soul.
Yes, sir.
Instagram and SoundCloud. And then also on YouTube, Beast Johnson. YouTube.com/Beast Johnson. But now, Beast Johnson, now we get down to the critical part of the show where we are coming down to the end. But at the same time,
it's time to say goodbye to all our company.
So I'm gonna have to ask you the critical questions, and the first one is, when the next album?
Well, the next project, because the next album, I'm actually kind of in the planning stages of it right now, because I don't know exactly where I want to go with my next album. And that's simply because I've shown you I can sing, I've shown you I can rap. The only logical thing next would be to do is to show you that I'm just as versed in instruments as well. And that's actually my next goal. Because I've been learning how to play bass, I'm actually in the process of starting up my own band to play not just quote unquote rock music. We're playing all music.
Oh, that's tight. Go. All right, have me look.
I want to hop out there with a goddamn banjo. I want to play Megadeth off of goddamn. Get with like fuck it. Like the beautiful thing about music is taking a cacophony of random sounds and arranging them in a subconscious specific order that pleases the ear. That's all music is. You're taking the vocal sounds along with the instrumental sounds along with any other random sound. You be like, ooh, that sound nice with that. Look at fucking Kanye. Kanye made a goddamn beat off the door ajar sound. Who out here thinking that? But that is a beautiful fucking song. And every time I hear it, I just think of this nigga really sat outside with the door open and recorded that.
Genius. Even though I got my differences with Kanye West when he said that slave thing. So yeah. But other than that, I cannot.
Speaking of the man's a genius.
Yeah.
Everything else. We'll speak on that a little later, but
he needs to sit his dad down.
Yeah, but the next project will, like I stated before, I got the Team Envy project coming out. Mm-hmm. We built the city. That's along with myself, AWAX the God King, Fat Boy, Hollow Tips, and Nerd Boy, aka Scam. Also got my OG Prop Joe on there as well. Mm-hmm. Got the Purge EP coming out. I got a feature on that as well. My next project will be Ganja Gang, along with me and Big V, as well as Super Villain Music with me and AWAC. So they'll be looking on that for the summertime, right around college school time. Come in.
Well, there y'all have it. Now my last loaded question is gonna be loaded. I'm gonna combine these together.
Go ahead.
Your view on the state of hip hop right now, and knock on wood, not giving you your roses, as they would say, yet when you leave this earth and transition to a different life, what is that you want to have in the hip hop game where people can remember you by?
Okay. As far as the current state, I feel like we are in an era of transition and renewal. We're going back. You know, trends go by every 10 to 20 years with music, that certain vibe fluctuate every 20 years. So we back on that late 90s tip of just want to really party late, like really late 90s, early 2000s, where it's really just, I just really want to have a good time. It's really all I want to talk about. But we're coming back to a more, all right, I've done that. Now I need to hear something of actual substance. And collectively speaking, I feel like we're getting back to that point of like real lyricism, real hip hop. You're starting to see a lot more artists and true MCs get their just due now. They're really showcasing that, hey, you can talk that slick, stupid shit and still say something smart at the same time. You don't have to always be 100% just ignorance.
Right.
So I feel like for me, I feel like this is my come up, so to speak. You know, people you on the rise, like, you know, this is where I need to be at. Musically, this is where my music needs to be at. This is where artists like myself are going to start coming more and more to the forefront. And you're really going to start to show the younger ones that you can still have that creativity and that artistry in a quote unquote dead art. As far as like my impact, when I leave here, I want to go out AI style. I want to be your favorite's favorite. When I leave here, I want to be quoted out the mouths of your favorite top 5 artists. The people that you hold in high regards and say, ain't nobody out here spitting nicer. And that nigga say, hey, this nigga Beast Johnson really inspired me. Or I've always been fucking with this nigga really helped show me a different way that you can look at the game and, you know, and say things. As well as I want to show the literary aspect of hip hop.
Right.
We've already shown that hip hop is a musical form. We've shown that it has this poetic rights as well, but now we need to show that it has its literary, because there's a lot of grammatical skill and literary forms that are found within lyrics. A lot of catchy delivery is just a hyper form of hyperbole and alliteration. That's all you're really doing. Using imagery and exposition when you're telling the story. You're doing shit that you learned in fucking language arts. But we're not showcasing that, and we're not showing that true power and wealth of hip hop and of the form we call rap. So that's what I would like to leave. That's the impact I would like to make. I want an English teacher to be able to cite not just my lyrics, but somebody before me or somebody after me, and cite it in, and like, now we're going to use this and break down and show you where in these 2 lines alone, how the use of alliteration on this line with the talented tall Tim, and then coupled with the exposition along with the imagery, see how this artist put all these things together just for these couple of lines, and how impactful these techniques are when it comes to writing. No matter whether you're writing a pamphlet, writing a book, or writing a fucking song.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I didn't cut you off. I apologize.
Oh no, you good.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want to do, baby. And I hope everybody like what I'm doing.
Well, I mean,
nobody
didn't say anything bad about your jams. I actually had one of my boys say he's gonna peep out your album, so that's great.
I appreciate it, man. Anybody that likes it and responds to it, Thank you. I know you put like, no, you telling me thank no, thank you. It was all worth it.
Hey, all that I
Not
gotta
coming
say
back.
is, ladies and gentlemen, y'all need to check out this man's album. One word album. And any final thoughts before we head on out?
I appreciate this honor, man. This is like my first real interview. Like, hey, I'm a fucking artist, nigga. I'm out here doing shit. Fuck you, nigga.
Hey, I appreciate it. Like I said, I've been wanting to interview an independent artist for a long time, and I finally got to do it. And it's been a while since I did an interview. I think my last interview that I did was with a comedian that I met downrange. I wish she was watching right now. I need to interview her again. But I got something I need to tell you after all this. It's an idea that you probably be like, word. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry, I can't let y'all know just yet. So I gotta see if he's gonna agree with it first. But other than that, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for tuning in. Once again, Beast Johnson, thank you for tuning in. Everybody, don't forget to follow this man. It is at The Savage Soul on Snapchat. He's gonna be on Twitter. He's gonna be on Instagram, also on SoundCloud, also on Facebook. Beast Johnson, YouTube. Beast Johnson. Not too hard, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, one Word album is out now on all the music platforms as well as on Spotify. And the reason why I'm just saying Spotify because I love Spotify. Okay, Spotify, cut the check, cut the check. I have been your host.
I use Spotify as well.
Yeah, I'm saying cut the check for me and my boy over here. Okay, damn it, that's all I gotta say about that.
Get you by. Jingle.
There you go, right there. Look at that. Cut the check. Once again, Beast Johnson and your host, Almonte Morris. I will still be doing the show on Monday. Hopefully, this is not the last time me and Beast Johnson will do something or do a little collab or whatever. But now, ladies and gentlemen, catch y'all later.
I'm all for it.
And we're just going to ride it out to my favorite song on the album. I think it's only right we can do that. Catch y'all later once again, y'all. We out. Have a good Sunday and stay safe.
Please do.
This is a groove that's so smooth but too cool. That Morris Day, that Purple Rain, that old school. A simple vibe that gets inside and clears the mind. It comes a spirit that lets you know that it's gonna be fine. It's intertwined with energies described as divine. It's metaphysically, esoterically so sublime. So come and ride, the interior so lovely inside. It would behoove and benefit if you would incline. See, when in life tribulations and trials arise, it's no surprise, but ill planning can bring demise. Long as you try, then failure's never seen in your eyes. Self-preservation and hustle will ensure you survive. So let it fly, your dreams amongst the clear blue sky, and don't deny the joy you have in a good cry. That's just your soul exercising the fear that it hides. Rejuvenation through this rhythm to help with your stride. This is a groove to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonnet to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. This is a groove to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonnet to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. It's evident that I'm heaven sent, vernacular, intelligent, endowed with benevolence. Expectations were great upon my birth, benefacted to the dirt to help mature my true worth. Speaking of birth, you could say a close call. Hole in my head with talking softball. Yellow jaundice all running through my veins, but my daddy's on my blessing, so I wasn't gonna die in vain. Still held me in his arms, let me feel his warm embrace. Put a blessing on my body, and knowing it by God's grace. Whisper teeth into my spirit to reinforce my resolve. Taught me to do right by myself and others above all. And when he took the call, yes, I did fall. But I'm 35 and I'm still standing tall. Became a man without much help or a plan, so I arrange this message in the hopes you'll understand.
This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonnet to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonnet to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you.
Guess it's time for that third round. Sounds profound. Sweetly speaking out of that surround. Elevated, floating like a cloud. Skip stratus with a nimble nimbus. That's just how we play around. Curious with the cumulus. What fuels this? Melodic kaleidoscope. You're cueing just 3, 2, 1. On with the song. We gon' praise all the days until Zion or Babylon. Have a grateful take on your perceptive views. Keep your conscience righteous. Don't be scared to pay your dues. Attempt to make amends even when you in the wrong. Keep hold of honor as well as reverence to ensure long days upon this earth to live your given destiny. No matter your proclivity or your propensity, cultivate your capacities out of infancy and levitate your life's travels into longevity. Never let no demon deem you a disparity. Just let this composition christen you with clarity, and let the brevity be found within the levity. This melody of charities designed to be the therapy or your remedy, but that remains to be. EAST, Cellius at a soliloquy. Offering sovereignty for those who will not speak. This is a jam to feed your spirit while you hustle through the week.
This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonnet to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you. This is a group to help you get through the melancholy moments that mess up your mood. A simple sonnet to help your soul soothe, uplift your emotions so you can be you.
Hey, can you hear me?